How's it going, guys? My name is Mr. Boss for the win. Hope you guys are having a good day. I think I have some pretty awesome information for you guys today, and it revolves around some more theories and speculations around the second Black Ops 2 DLC. Anyways, I called this game EMP City on Express. Don't know a whole lot about the gameplay because I got it about a week ago, but as I can recall already, I've thrown a lot of EMP grenades, so I think it's going to be one of those games. Anyways, when subscribers send me pretty good information about what is to expect on an upcoming DLC, I try my best to, put their channel in the description, or if they don't have a channel, mention them. So you can check the source of this video. This is where this guy sent me a whole bunch of information, on some speculation that he thinks around the second Black Ops 2 DLC. So if you guys recall from the very first Black Ops, the DLCs, the 4 of them spelled out fear, and they went essentially in a chronological story. So first strike, obviously a first offensive action, followed by an escalation, which is where both sides, essentially rally forces, annihilation, which is the destruction of some sort, and then a resurrection to be redeemed or be brought back. So essentially those things go in order. Obviously first strike, escalation, annihilation, completely wiped out, and then resurrection. That goes back in chronological order. And what was also fitting about this is that it revolved around the Cold War era, outlined with the fear of nations, because Cold War, if you don't know, was war that was fought with essentially no battles. It was just like threats, kind of like how we're seeing from North Korea today, where Cuba and then the USSR would say, we've got nukes, or we've got an atomic bomb, or we've got this disease that we can spread to your nation. And it was a whole bunch of like, we can do this if you don't give us this. We're capable of doing this sort of destructive power, such and such. And there was no real fighting. So it was a time of a lot of fear, and you can see in Black Ops on Nuketown, the first Black Ops, and I guess Nuketown 2025, there's a bomb shelter. And in the 60s and 70s, 50s, 60s, 70s, a lot of bomb shelters were built in case like one of these foreign countries decided to launch a nuke, or to launch like a disease bomb or whatever. So Black Ops 2, I have a feeling, will follow along the same storyline. So obviously the first DLC is Revolution, and there's a couple things that go along with it. Obviously it starts with an R, so your first one's going to be R. Some of the things we've come up with are Rise, or Ruse, R-U-S-E, or Riot, really, because all of these revolve around Menendez's Cortes Diem, like his YouTube videos, and obviously from the campaign you can see that Cortes Diem is, I think it's called Heart Day, but if you play the campaign, it's all about like starting a revolution, like overthrowing this current system of government, allowing Raul Menendez, the army that he has, the 99% as he calls it, wants them to rule and not have the government have any power. So what you need to think of when you're coming up with a second DLC is, does it fit? What comes after a revolution? What would you see after a revolution, like upbringing, or like tyranny, or something like that? Who knows? Those are just some of the things I'm thinking of. You would have to play it out as in a sense of words, like fear. Fear is an actual word, so I don't think tyranny would work. I don't know how many STs. I mean, it could be, or RTs. I don't know how many words start with RT, so that might be a little bit confusing right there. But the story does make sense, and you'd also have to look at the fact that it would have to revolve around the storyline, because fear obviously took a huge part in the Cold War, and then something along the lines of a revolution and something there afterwards would have to take place in the future, like Rise of the Machines or something like that. I think that makes sense, especially because of the Black Ops 2 setting, which is in 2025. Where essentially, if you don't recall already, the Black Ops 2 armies, the computer-controlled drones and stuff got handed over to the wrong people, and chaos ensued, basically, and it created this massive war over these drones, which were capable of destroying armies and armies of people, and it was crazy. So what I want you guys to do is leave some comments down below. What do you think about the newest DLC thoughts? Every time I make a video about a DLC, it seems to go over really well, and I definitely credit that to a lot of the sources I get to. But I also think that you guys really encourage people to to comment and show their creative side on the video, which I think is awesome. Because honestly, who knows if these videos are actually viewed by, employees of Activision or Treyarch or Infinity Ward. And it would be really cool, to see if our ideas actually made it into a DLC, and if, we're actually right, because I know a lot of you guys were right about halfway through Black Ops 1 when you predicted that it was going to be fear. After First Strike and Escalation, you guys were really spot on with that. But anyways, guys, this video is coming to a close. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you guys checking out my content. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all those awesome things. I really like it when you do that. Take care, have a nice day, and I will see you guys in the next video.